Today we're going to take a look at one of the best rye whiskeys you can find for around $25, and that is Rittenhouse Bottled in Bond Rye Whiskey. What's up everyone, my name is Lane, and today we're going to be taking a look at Rittenhouse Bottled in Bond. This is one of my go-tos that I reach for, whether I'm making cocktails, if I just want to drink it straight. I think this is an excellent option for your home bar at a really affordable price. Now, one of the things that makes this unique right off the bat is that it's bottled in bond. And while a lot of other companies have been making these in recent years, Rittenhouse has been doing it for a while with this Pennsylvania-style rye whiskey. So if you're unfamiliar, barrel and bond really has three main characteristics. Number one, it's aged for at least 4 years. That helps to develop the flavor and some of the characteristics that you'll notice when you're tasting it. Two, it is 100 proof, so 50% alcohol, which makes it a little bit spicier and again, helps those whiskey flavors really stand out. And number three, at least when barrel and bond was first introduced, it's bottled and managed under US government supervision. Now with modern day security and the actual manufacturing capability, I'm not sure if that last part is still in play, but it really leads to a unique experience. So why don't we open this bottle up and we'll take a drink. So off the nose, the first thing that you notice really is going to be that rye spiciness. And when we're referring to rye spiciness, it's not spicy as in heat, but like baking spices is the best way that I can think to describe it. And then as well, you also get a lot of that alcohol smell because this is 100 proof. This is a stronger spirit than a lot of other whiskeys that you're going to find out there, which can be really beneficial when you're making cocktails to make sure that any ice in there doesn't dilute it and kind of, underproof your drinks. And taking a sip of it, that alcohol is front and center. It provides a lot of that burn on your tongue. So when I drink this straight, I actually prefer to put just a little bit of water in there. It helps to mellow out a lot of those flavors that you get with a rye whiskey, but also having that alcohol punch behind it, that's how I prefer to drink it. The mash bill for Rittenhouse is 51% rye, so that can be qualified as a rye whiskey, but there's also corn in there, and that helps to provide a little bit of sweetness that you definitely notice as you drink this. I would almost describe it as like a marshmallow sort of taste. And while it can be a little bit hidden by the spiciness of the rye and the extra alcohol because it's the higher proof whiskey, it's definitely there and it's definitely noticeable. And even like what the flavor that's left on your tongue, I would say it's almost like a mix between like cinnamon and maple syrup even. So a little bit of that sweetness shows through even at the end as it's on your tongue. So Rittenhouse can be enjoyed in cocktails as well. And again, I think that the higher proof that is in Rittenhouse really benefits it to going in cocktails so that either you can showcase the whiskey flavor or it doesn't get lost. And one of the things that I like to make the most with Rittenhouse is an old fashioned. I know typically people like to make them with bourbon. I really like rye old fashions. And with Rittenhouse, in an old fashioned, the flavor really sticks out. It speaks for itself. And a lot of those drinks where you really want the liquor to shine through, like a Manhattan, a Sazerac, an old fashioned, I think Rittenhouse is fantastic for those drinks because it showcases how good this whiskey is for its affordable price. And even if you're making whiskey cocktails that kind of hide the flavor or the flavor of the whiskey isn't front and center, like a whiskey smash, it gets kind of hidden behind all the simple syrup, behind the mint, behind the lemon. I think the Rittenhouse having extra proof not only makes your cocktail a little bit more boozy, but it really helps to make it stand out. And as the ice in your drink starts to melt, it doesn't become underproofed and you're still able to taste and appreciate everything that this whiskey is bringing to the table. That is going to do it for our review of Rittenhouse Bottled in Bond Rye Whiskey. I think this is a no-brainer for its price point, and if you're looking for something that's cheap and affordable to have behind the bar, or if you're looking to get into the world of rye whiskeys, you should definitely give Rittenhouse a chance. But if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see some more, well, you could click right up here, or if you're brand new to the channel, I'd love if you subscribed by clicking down here. But my name is Lane, and I'll see you all next time.